Hello and welcome to another video of Lord of the Rings Online. I know it's been a while and I'm sorry for that, but real life didn't let me do this. There were other things that needed to be done first, but here we are back to another video. Um, sorry about that. We are in Evendim. We still have one little quest that we have to do. We tried last time this one, the fellowship, the complete fellowship quest, but we couldn't do it because there were too many enemies ahead. So let's see what we can do about the rest of the missions now. Maybe we can finish up Evendim in this video. We'll see. However, I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you're doing good and thank you for tuning in. Let's see, virtue, leave that. Don't really need the power potions, so they can go away. There we go. And we have mail. We sold some nice things. Got some nice money out of it. Very nice. Too fast. Oh, wait a second. I just realized. I'm talking and talking and talking and you can't even see me. Now you see me. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, nobody wants these pockets. I'm trying one last time, and if they are coming back out of the auction house, then we are going to sell them to a vendor. Okay, trying for the last time. And this one. That shield and some books. There we go. Maybe now. Let's see. All right. Okay, let's head to Tinundir. And let's head here to the ranger camp. Perfect. And there's Old Barton. And here is the ranger camp. Okay. All right. That might not work. That's better. As always, we leave the rich iron where it is, and if we can get some gold, then that's what we are going to take. That's impressive. Not the... That didn't turn out quite the way I wanted to.
What can I do for you?
I wanted to show the big statue. There. That is impressive. And now I just realized we could have taken the boat to Men Erine. This is starting off great. There are some missions. Good.
How can I be of service? Would you do something for me?
I am glad to finally get some aid. We've been trying to do all that we can down here, but with every move we make, our enemies are already there waiting for us. I have discovered why, but we just have not had the numbers to do anything about it. Not long after you freed Grantost, several boats landed on the shore here. I watched a meeting between a newly arrived tomb robber and forces of Angmar. Afterwards, the robbers headed up into the hills, and the Angmarim resumed their search. I can only fathom that an accord was struck. The tomb robbers would spy on Angmar and report on our movements from above. In return, Angmar would give the robbers any relics from the city that they did not want. If we are to move forward into the Way of Kings, the ancient burial ground of our ancestors' rulers, our actions must be shrouded to the enemy. For that to happen, we must empty the hills and claim them for ourselves. Okay.
Might I take a moment of your time?
I have been watching the robbers as they have moved above the about the hills above us. They seem to focus on two primary ruins, Tham Sarch and Tham Legamon. I know from my days as a child playing in those hills of a third ruin, Arthubel. The tower that stands there would make it for a very strategic position. You could clearly see over the Way of Kings below you, watch the waters of the Baranduin to the southeast, and on a clear day, see Tinudir. Last I remember, the heavy doors to that place were sealed tight, and none had been within in many years. I ask you to venture to the southwest, up into the hills, to the entrance, and look around to see if you notice any recent activity there. Okay.
Could I speak with you a moment?
Stay a moment, for I would speak with you. My people are much concerned with the protection of the ancient Dunedain heritage of Anuminas and the surrounding lands, but we are stretched thin. We have on occasion hired some or more adventurous folk in Ostforod to the northeast to help protect the old manors and crypts from despoiling. One such worthy by the name of Alfred Whitley keeps watch over some of the tombs of Men Erine. If you would, please, take these supplies to him, return to the mainland and follow the shore road north and east into the Men Erine. Shortly after reaching that place, the burial ground for many of the ancient kings of my people, you will see steps carved into the hillside. Climb the steps to Alfred Whitley's camp. He has been away for some time and is surely running short on provisions. Return to me when you have given him these supplies, and I will reward you for the trouble. That all sounds easy enough. What are you doing?
Stay a moment.
Thamsarch has not been a site of much importance before this week. Earlier in the week, the tomb robbers occupied it and began looting it. While the looting while the looting angers me, they are presenting a larger issue which we must deal with. Whenever we move, I see glints of light from the hillside. We know the Angmarim and the tomb robbers have an accord, so they must be signaling them as to our actions. This is something we cannot allow to continue. We must hinder their ability to signal each other about every move. Head to Tamsarch and collect the mirrors the tomb robbers there are using to alert the Angmarim.
Could I speak with you a moment?
Some people go through life never changing, always repeating the same mistakes and errors time and time again. It seems the tomb robbers here in Evendim are no different. Even Rantost, a few that remained and fled, had choice to make, a defining moment in their lives. They could have returned to Ostforod and started to live honorable lives again. Most sailed south instead. They have come here, made bargains with an enemy they cannot fathom, and have returned to their old ways. While they use Tamtharj to signal the Angmarim below, they are also stripping it bare. They have had their chances and moments and defied them all. They have been judged, and it is time they accept their sentence. Harsh, but true. Hey, let me talk to you.
Stay a moment.
Like the tomb robbers in Thamsarch, those camping in Thamlegamon are also alerting Angmar to our activities, but in a different manner. These have longbows with which the fire burning arrows at us. That allows them to track us in the night and eliminates stealth as a tactic for us, thus it has caused us many difficulties. I would like you to take the longbows from them. If we cannot freely move throughout the ways of kings, we cannot proceed. And we must proceed.
Stay a moment.
Up on the hill above us, if you travel to the west, you will find the ruins of Thamlegamon. This was the ruler's retreat during the days of the North Kingdom. They would go there, stare down upon the city, the lake, and their ancestors and ponder the future. Now a foul presence occupies the ruins, and while they look down upon all the same things, their purpose is dark and evil. Tomb robbers have come to fill those ruins. They are ransacking more from it each and every day. The robbers must be stopped. There are not many more beyond the few here in the hills. If we draw the final line here, I believe Evendim may have a future free of them. Well, let's help with that. And practically, again, kill every single being that we see. I'm okay with that. Nothing on them crawlers. Tombs of Evendim. Huh? Okay, this one I'm going to untrack. Okay, and let's head to the first place here. Although I don't know where do we go. Do we go in here? Is there a way to go in? Do I have to go up the hill? I suppose I have to go up the hill. That would make actually more sense. Yeah, and some are here. Okay, well. Forgotten text, that's for the scholars. Alright. Let's try to get up that mountain, up that hill. Alfred Whitley is missing, but you see a journal among the things. I don't want to fall. Oh, we have to go there again then. Oh, that's rough. Hmm. No, that's better. Less risk to fall off the cliff. There we go. Mm. Swoosh. Nice. Okay. Platinum, nice. There's some leather-thorn branches, if I can get to them. There they are. Let me get up here. Let me back up. Oh, perfect. Okay, now how do I go here? This is from down there. I see. Oh, there's no way from here. No. No. Okay, well, I guess we're going down again. And then take this wiggly wiggly way up. Unless... Unless I can do this. Because there is a way up. That's the wiggly wiggly way, and here's a way up as well. That worked. Nice. Saved us some time. Ooh. See a few tracks, but nothing recent. It seems the tomb robbers have not gained entry either. Good. Ooh. Hi. Stop hitting my horse. Oh, pony, I should say. Okay, let's see. Do I go down here and then up there? To go here? Maybe. Going up that way? Because now we are in Old Bartron. Yeah, that doesn't seem right. That does not seem right at all. Yeah, no. There has to be another way somewhere here to be able to go there. And scooters, of course. Yeah, go away. Ooh, oh, Sorry. Ouch. I know, that hurt. Oh, okay. I think I understand where we need to go. Okay. All right. Ah. Perfect. Anything else here? No. Okay. Not going there. I don't want to fall down. Okay, we need 2 more of you. Okay. Guess I have to wait until someone respawns. Yep. Because I don't know about that one. Are you? No. You don't count. You're irrelevant to my quest. I mean, while we wait for someone to respawn. I mean, it does look impressive. They did a really good job with that. That was the statue that I wanted to show you. Is that von Ost? Ostforod. It is Ostforod. Down there is Tinudir. Where are you going? Okay. Okay, perfect. Now we can go down. We did everything we were supposed to do. What's this? Deed pistol. Oh. Finding all of those. Yeah. Don't want to fall down. She said while falling down. You had your chance, and you had to ruin it. I guess that's on you. Stop hitting Tuffy. That is so rude. Leave her alone. Where do you come from?
What can I do for you?
These are exactly what I expected. They may look small to you, but catch the glint of the sun just right, and you can signal someone from the great distance.
What do you need?
So it is done? Good. It may seem as if I am overly harsh, but if you continue to reject good time and time again, can you be anything but evil? Yes.
Greetings.
Now we can burn these and give the enemy a fire to watch for a night.
How can I be of service?
There are a few more within the Way of Kings itself, but hopefully we shall soon be rid of the tomb robbers entirely.
Greetings.
So they have not yet found a way in either? That plays to our advantage, I'd say.
What can I do for you?
You found a journal, Finan? Allow me to read it, and perhaps it will shed some light on the fate of Alfred Whitley. This is terrible news. I must now believe that not only Whitley, but our kinsman Eothrenar as well, were attacked and slain by tomb robbers. Both now lie in shallow graves.
Might I take a moment of your time?
Alas, that a kinsman and a loyal friend should come to the end of their lives in the ancestral lands of Dunedain. Alfred Whitley was a good sword, and many of the men that live now in Ostforod are of his kind, honest and dependable. And yet, there are some in Ostforod who stoop to scavenging and robbing the unguarded ruins of Evendim. But to slay one of their kinsmen? This is treachery most foul, Fanon. I ask you to warn some other of the watchers of this danger. Sid Waring is a friend of the Dunedain and keeps watch from within the campsite. Oh, he's right here.
This is intolerable.
Who are you? You come from Helichir then? A bit late, friend, but perhaps not too late. I was just attacked by men I know not far from here, neighbors out of Ostforod who have been driven to evil under the orders of Brykjan the Bold. These were men I grew up with, kin even, met for the wealth that lies hidden in these old ruins. The robbers had attacked me, no fear of reprisal. You can hear them, even now, digging away on the island just over there. Teach them a lesson, friend, and recover some of their relics they stole. They may have carried some of the relics to another island camp a bit more to the south. To their camp here in Menarail, recover the stolen relics and bring them back to Helgir. Tell them that at last Sid Waring has not forgotten his loyalty or the oath he swore.
What do you need?
The hills have been cleared, and we are prepared to venture into the Way of Kings more boldly. Good.
Could I speak with you a moment?
You did excellent work with the tomb robbers, Finan. I believe the hillside is now secure, and we can begin to make some moves without expecting a contingent of Angmarim waiting for us. Before we delve into the crypts and tombs within the Way of Kings, we must first do some scouting as to the state of the various buildings and the strength and position of the troops here. Speak with my fellow rangers here, and we will help guide you through what needs to be done.
Would you do something for me?
Eventually, once we have the tombs here secured, we will be working to try to link up to the rangers that are standing firm within the city of Anuminas to the west. We cannot risk such a mission without a better understanding of the enemy forces between our camp here and the camp established in Eshat Gatharir. Out here, we have space to move, and once we are within the city, we can use rooftops and alleyways to traverse unseen. The sticking point is the eastern gate to the city. We will have to pass through that unless we are to go by boat, which is likely a deadlier proposition. Head south of here until the path brings you to the city. From a distance, observe the eastern gate, and then report back what forces may be there. More virtue. Nice. Ooh, rune. Look at that. A decorated heritage rune of learning. Minimum level 85. That is 41 levels away. Holy smoke. Enhanced XP supply? Sure. Don't mind if I do, and since they are bound to the account anyway, we can't sell them. Nice. Let's sort through here just a little bit. You go here, you can go there. A recipe I already have. Alright, perfect.
Stay a moment.
The path between here and the great city was once one of grandeur and unrivaled beauty. Tombs, crypts, and monuments to those who had ruled the North Kingdom lined the road. You were flooded with a sense of honor, justice, wisdom, and valor. It pains me to look out and see what has become of them. Some destroyed, some empty, robbed of everything but the stones themselves, some swallowed up by the lake. It is not the end that men of the stature deserve. We have not yet taken an accounting of the state of each of the tombs. While you are venturing within the way of the kings, would you stop by each of them and let me know how time has treated them? That is... okay.
Stay a moment.
In a short time we will want to begin exploring the tombs in this area, seeing the shape they are in, who is within them, driving out those who now occupy them, and recovering precious relics. We cannot do that if we cannot get inside them, though. I sent a request to Tinodir, but none of the keys to these crypts were found within the keep there. Our copies have been lost to history. I have seen many of the denizens of the Way of Kings entering and leaving the tombs, however, and believe some must have keys they are using. Go out and collect a handful of them, and let us see where we can explore. Alright.
Would you do something for me?
We are close to having finally driven the Tomb Raiders from Evendim entirely. There is a small group of them working within the Way of Kings. This was part of their agreement with Angmar. Now that their brethren in the hills are gone, I doubt that Angmar will be eager to protect them. If we can thin their numbers, the remainder will flee Evendim for good. Let them run to the barrows of Angmar or the Shire, and deal with the guardians there. Creatures far more frightened than you and I. I'm not that frightened, I'm a minstrel.
Would you do something for me?
The depth both of the lake and the tombs contain many things we do not yet understand. These creatures now roaming the Way of Kings are not one such example of that. We call them Kergrim, but are not sure what they are, other than that they feed upon the remains of the dead. I do not know if they are lizard, twisted men, or something else, something more ancient and foul. What I do know is they are very territorial and hostile, and they stand between us and the tombs. They must be cleared out if we are to advance further. Head into the Way of Kings and defeat several of them so we can advance. Good, we need to kill them anyway. So that just plays into our favor. Okay, nice. While we're here, let's turn in that one mission, or that one quest, and see if he has something else.
Greetings.
I will compare these against our records and see where you may have just gained access to. Okay. Good. Oh, Erendur appears to be in good condition. You can see tracks from carts leading down the path, though. The doors of Fort Elendur are sealed shut and have not been opened for a long time. Fort Valandur is slowly being reclaimed by the lake. The doors look, and it has been opened recently. Oh. Oh no. Well, that's not good now, is it? Fort Tarondor stands firm and silent. Nothing has disturbed this tomb for many years. Good. First here, and then there. Sharp, biting orders have snapped off from within. The Angmarim are here, and they are looking for something within. Creepy. Hor Elendil is still awesome in its majesty. It has survived the ages better than most. I mean, Elendil. Right? What do you want, lady? You can hear voices coming from beyond the door of Hor Eldakar. Okay, now the question is, where's the last one? Angmar's forces here are numerous and strongly encamped. At some point I'm going to have to lay you completely to rest. Well, maybe, since there are so many here. I think we might do that now. And since they are not a real threat, wait, you are alone here in this big boy tent? Wow. Aha. Okay. No, wait. Which one is it? If only I could remember. There we go. New one. Your ingenuity and craft skill proved your worth in the eyes of the Dark Lord and spared you from Sauron's wrath. You are able to more easily hone your craft skills. Nice. And this is then, I think, the next one that we are getting. Either that or the Nimble-Handed. When we complete the other deed. That is still earning. Fantastic. Alright. But for now, we can go out of here and take care of the rest of the missions that we actually have. Our Tardil is a shell of its former self. Time and the lake have reclaimed its glory. Oh no! Okay. And I take this one, thank you. And I also take this one, thank you very much. Let's try that again. There we go. Awesome. Plop. Yeah. You just plopped up, but I think you can actually go right back. Yeah. Fantastic. Good job.
What can I do for you?
This is good. I sense this business with the tomb robbers is about to come to its final blow. Well, that would be nice.
Greetings.
Good. Perhaps that will get us a little more room to explore the area.
Greetings.
That many, you say? This presents a dilemma I must ponder for a while. Don't take too long.
Greetings.
So, 4 are being used, 1 lies destroyed, 1 is dormant, and Elendil has retained its majesty. We will have to do something about the 4 that are open, and quickly, I fear.
How can I be of service?
It is good to know that the relics of the tomb robbers stole have been recovered, and now we know the name of one of the leaders of the gang. We must move swiftly to protect the remaining ruins.
Would you do something for me?
Glirion, one of my kinsmen, guards a 3rd ruin. Seek him out and warn him of these freshly emboldened tomb robbers. Glirion is at a ruin atop of the highest hills in Men Erain, overlooking the lake. You will have to go to some effort to work your way up through these highlands to find him, as only faint traces of an old road through the hills will still remain. Make haste, Finan. Glirion may already be in danger.
What do you need?
So, you have thinned their numbers, found the various tomb entrances, and secured keys to them? I think it is time you went underground.
Stay a moment.
With the threats thinned, the crypt scouted, and these keys in hand, we are ready to venture into the tombs within the Way of Kings. We will focus on the 4 you discovered to be opened: Hord Ereandur, Hord Valendur, Hord Arantar, and Hord Eldakar. We have each spent some time researching these crypts and reviewing our notes from what we have seen while posted there. There is much to do. I believe that. And oh, look at that. Nice. I want that.
Stay a moment.
Alas, the tale of the North Kingdom is one of tragedy. Arendur, son of Elendur, was the last king of Arnor, before his son splintered the North Kingdom into the realms of Arthedain, Cardolan, and Rudaur. Unfortunately, much lore of those final days was lost with him. He rests still in his tomb, Hord Ereandur, and with him we believe some fragments of the knowledge of the last days of Arnor. Would you perhaps venture into the tomb and take rubbings of any engravings you might find there? Be wary, for I do not doubt that enemies, beasts, or elements have invaded that tomb, as they have so many others here.
Could I speak with you a moment?
The tomb robbers have found the place where they will make their final stand. Within the tomb of Hord Ereandur, they now scramble to take whatever they can. Once they have enough, they will leave Evendim never to return. Once you enter, they will have nowhere to go, and we can end this once and for all, on our terms. None shall go unpunished for the acts they have committed against our ancestors. Head to Hord Ereandur and defeat whatever tomb robbers you find within. End this today, Finan. Okay, just taking that out. Give me a note. There you go.
Would you do something for me?
Upon taking the throne, each of the rulers of Anuminas was given a ring by the Blue Lady. This signified their right to rule, and also identified them to others from outside the kingdom. It is long rumored that these rings also had some form of extra power, not like the rings of power themselves, mind you, but something else. I believe Arantar's ring may still be in his tomb, and that is what Angmar is desperately searching for. See if you can find it first.
Stay a moment.
We know little about the reign of Arantar. I have been in this tomb before, a modest place indeed. He was clearly of some importance and must have done something of worth, but that knowledge has been lost to us. However, like all the kings of the north, he wielded a ring gifted to him by the Blue Lady. Legend has it that some virtue resides within the ring, though of no power as significant as the Ring of Power. Nevertheless, it is the prize for which the Angmarim search. I am certain of it. Head to Hod Arantar and drive the Angmarim out. Let them know that they have a formidable foe to deal with, and the tomb robbers will protect them no longer.
Might I take a moment of your time?
We still do not have a grasp onto why Angmar has come here, and why now. There must be a reason that eludes us. One step we can take to try to figure out is to see if we can get our hands on the orders of their leader, one of their leaders' carries. I have seen one of them near the entrance of Fort Eldakar. I believe he is leading the searching there. Find him within and recover the orders from them. Then bring it back here. And maybe we can begin to unravel this mystery.
Might I take a moment of your time?
Unlike Hod Arantar, where the Angmarim are just ransacking and destroying the crypt, the searching at Hod Eldakar seems to be much more methodical. Very little has been removed thus far. Whatever they are looking for, there must be of great importance to the purpose here in Anuminas. We must delay them while we discover what their goal is. If you were to drive out the party currently searching within, it would buy us a valuable time.
Would you do something for me?
When we came here, we thought the only trouble that would have in these tombs would be a few robbers, and then making sure the walls did not come down upon us. No one foresaw the Kergrim, whatever they are. All I know is that they are vicious carrion feeders that will sooner kill you than look at you. A group of them have taken to living within Hot Valandur. That is a problem I need you to rectify.
Would you do something for me?
Valandur was one of the kings who ruled over Anuminas during its glory years. He was a wise and just man, and he was known to his people by his scepter. As he judged a case or complaint, he would carefully ponder the words that were being said. To maintain order, only those holding his scepter were allowed to speak. When he had made a decision, the scepter would shine with a white light. We had thought the scepter lost to history, but recently I have seen the Kergrim stalking around Hod Valandur holding it. I believe he makes his nest within the tomb. We must have Valendor's scepter returned to us. Why do I get the feeling that I'm the only one doing your work? While you stand here and ponder how bad it had been. Yeah, let's make some etchings here. And... Oh. Anything from you? No. Okay. Good. This one is done. They are ugly. Like real ugly creatures. We have the scepter. Nice. Okay, that's done. Two down, two to go. What are we doing here? Defeat the Angmarim and find the ring. Okay. Looking within the tomb, you notice a glint. You have found Arantar's ring. Perfect. And now, Port Eldakar. Defeating Angmarim there, and collect the orders. Okay. So that one. Because this one is for Evendim. Yes. Perfect. Oh. Wow, this is huge. This is a huge crypt. Water has creeped in. And there are the orders. Okay. Alright. They've done it. You respawn fast. Okay. Well, we could go up here and take care of this one while we're here anyway. Now, just to find the way up, which is there. Good. At least I think this is the way up. It is. Oh, I am in combat. Oh. Okay, let's head back up there and talk to Glirion. Let's see what he wants. Almost there. One more turn, and then we're there. Go, and he is somewhere. There he is.
How can I be of service?
It is good that you have come. These robbers are fools indeed if they expect to find treasure in these ruins, or at least any treasure in which they would be interested. I trust you are ready to fight? Surely you have seen the signs. They are preparing to make their attack even now. Look at your weapons. Here they come. There's no time to rest. I think that's the lot of them. Really, that was it? And for that I came up here?
What do you need?
It was happy chance or some benevolent fate that brought you to Glirion in the time to aid him. You have my thanks once again, Finnan. We must strike against these tomb robbers, friend, before they attack again.
Could I speak with you a moment?
The time has come to strike a decisive blow against the tomb robbers of Evendim, Finnan, and you are just the stout axe to do it. The Cid Waring mentioned a name, Bryken the Bold. I believe he is the leader of a powerful gang of tomb robbers, and the same gang that murdered Alfred Whitley and my kinsman the Irotrenar, injured Cid Waring and stole the relics he guarded, and attacked both of you and Glirion high atop the peaks above Men Edain. Bryken has a home in Ostforod to the northeast of Tinodir. Return to the mainland and follow the road north of the crossroads of Kandiak until you arrive at Ostforod. Look for Bryken the Bold and confront him. Alright.
How can I be of service?
So it is safe to venture within them? I'd say.
What do you need?
The scepter is amazing. It is difficult to believe that after all these years it is still intact. Well, it is. You're welcome.
What can I do for you?
Thank you, Finnan. These rubbings will help us piece together an important part of our history.
Greetings.
That is one threat we shall never have to worry about again.
How can I be of service?
Yes, this is indeed Arantar's ring. I will see it get sent to Tinodir immediately.
What can I do for you?
They will soon learn to fear our approach thanks to you. I think so.
What can I do for you?
I do not yet know their ultimate purpose, but I know that we have set it back, if only ever so slightly.
Greetings.
I cannot understand much of this, but I can make out a name, Amarthiel. Does that mean anything to you? Actually, it does.
How can I be of service?
You have done much to help us preserve these tombs and crypts, Finnan. If the rules below still lived, I know they would honor and praise you. Perfect. Okay, let's see. 24 will, 9 vitality, power and tactical mastery. Vitality, will and crit. Ooh, that's nice. And I do have the Shoes of the Heartmender already. That will give us will and vitality. Yeah, there we go.
Could I speak with you a moment?
Sure, in a second. Set bonus. Yeah. Awesome. recipes I already know, unfortunately. There's that. Okay. I have just received word that our encampment in Anuminas is under heavy and near constant assault. I heard Garthadir is our one foothold in the city itself, and we cannot afford to lose it. I believe that we can handle what is left to do here within the tombs. Please, journey to Garthadir and join the fight there. Well, that's weird. One is here and the other one is up there. I would say let's actually venture first to Brickian the Bold, because I believe that we are going to spend more time down here. So let's head to the boat. Where is it? There.
What can I do for you?
Go to Tinudir. Why did I use the Mithril coin now? That was stupid. Actually, let's sell some things.
What do you need?
You can take all of the stuff I don't need anymore. That's actually what I need. Perfect. And now a swift
can I be of
travel
service?
to Ostforod. Nice. Call upon a powerful song to blast your enemies with an area out of effect. Oh, elfin light. Slows the creatures. Yes. That. Very nice. That is a revival. Very nice. Okay, and now let's find this Bricken.
What is this world coming to?
I do as I please, stranger, and I keep doing it. These lands belong to me and mine, not some filthy descendants of long-forgotten kings. My blade will teach you not to bother me. See, I learned this new spell. Alright then. Good talk. Fine, fine, I'll change my ways. See? Doesn't have to be so complicated all the time.
What can I do for you?
It sounds like you taught Brickian a lesson, Finland. I hope it stays with him. I wish that Evendim was not such a wild place. Of old, even after the fading of the Dunedain, it was a place of peace, but the troubles of the world have come to disturb even these lands. Even so, you have served us well. There are other robber gangs, but it is to be hoped that the men who followed Bricken will rethink, perhaps. the trust they placed in strength of their leader. You again have my thanks, Villain. You are welcome. And with that, we are going to set foot up here. That means we are going to have to go through all of Anuminos. The good thing is that we can hack and slash our way now through this Angmarim, because we need a lot of Angmarim. Well, not we need a lot of them, we need to kill a lot of them. And since they are the bad guys anyway, I don't see much of a problem with that. I'm a fan of this new spell. That spell is awesome. There to here. Okay. So if we stay on the main road. All right. Okay. Not a fan here. Need to defeat the leaders. Okay. That's a good start. Hello. One of the good guys here. Just passing through. Ooh. There we go. How many more do I need? Oh, not many. Perfect. Uh-oh. What the hell happened to your ears? Although, on the other hand, I might not want to know. Might be. And then maybe here? What's that? Defeat the Gatharuk. Oh, those are the Gatharuk. Gotcha.
Greetings.
Alright.
Greetings.
Welcome to the center of the conflict, Finnan. If two brothers of Gorodine gave you trouble in the past, I would advise you leave now. The battles here are for the true warriors. Hey!
Might I take a moment of your time?
There is much work to do here in order to reclaim the city, more than we may be able to do, but we shall still try. At the least we may preserve some of what is here. Orkave has come to us to Anuminas. There is much anger within him. I do not trust his judgment to let him go out of the city on his own. I fear he may place himself into a situation he cannot survive. I ask you to accompany him. There is much he will want to do. I believe his goals to be true. Make sure this means of achieving them do not allow him to fall into the darkness. Orkave will find you when you use the smoke signal. Work with him to reclaim our city.
Stay, traveler, and hear my tale.
Finnan, we are in a difficult position. The Angmarim have been unable to force us from Echagathradir thus far, but every assault taxes our strength more than the last. We cannot hold out forever, despite Bathoram's efforts to resupply and Fenelek's cunning strategies. Long ago, the Dunedain hid a number of supply stores and weapons and armor throughout the city, against the fear that some enemy might attempt to take and hold Anuminas. If you can find some of these hidden stores and return to me with their contents, we will be able to replace our damaged equipment and better continue the fight with the Angmarim in the city. I do not know the locations of these hidden stores, but if you search in out-of-the-way locations within Anuminas, you will surely find them. It is possible that the Angmarim will have come across some of the stores and looted them. Okay, so we can do this once.
What can I do for you?
Ooh, look at this. Minimum level 50. Oh, look at that. That is so pretty. I want that. Oh, I want that.
Greetings.
Greetings. Let's keep that here. Okay, perfect.
Might I take a moment of your time?
A summons arrived here by Raven this morning, Finnan, calling you to the house of Elrond far to the east. I do not know why Elrond Half-Elven requests your presence, but it must be for an errand of some urgency if he sends ravens on the wing here to Echad Gafradir. Does the Elf Lord have need now for the strength of the dwarves? That friendship has waned over the years, has it not? You will find it in the house of Elrond far to the east, in the hidden vale of Rivendell, beyond the Troll Shores. I know, it's been there before, you know. Oh, that's that. I see. Yeah, and we can actually cancel that because we can't do this one, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Okay. And this is the perfect place to start the next video. So, thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. I hope you enjoy this one, and I hope I see you next time. Up until then, I am out of here. Bye bye.